Welcome to Today in Prophecy Daily News. In 15 minutes or less, news with the Bible giving us perspective. Well, there's a lot going on. France says, hey, we're done with issuing visas to El Al employees. Australia seems to be pulling out all the stops coming after Israel, wanting to make sure there's a two-state solution. Also, the Western Wall, the Temple's Mount's Western Wall has been defaced with Holocaust in Gaza graffiti. We're going to go there in just a few minutes. But just a quick note, I will be at 412 Church in the Boise area of Idaho this coming Sunday morning. I'll be speaking there. Check it out at our website, hopeforourtimes.com. I'll also be in Redlands, California, coming up on August 20th, Wednesday evening. Looking forward to seeing all of you who are able to join us there in Redlands. And listen, let's get going. Oh, one more quick reminder. I don't know if you're aware of this, but we post the news every day except Sunday. Monday through Saturday, every day, we post the news on our website and also on our app. You can go there. People ask me all the time, what news site do you trust the most? Well, I say, well, it's ours, as we search all over the world for the news that we believe matters the most, the things that people really need to know about. So every day we post it. Check it out. So Israel now is making sure that nothing comes across there regarding weapons. They're checking everything, all of the food that comes across. Egypt is calling out Hamas and saying, you guys are liars. That aid is coming and we are not stopping it. Israel isn't stopping it. Nobody is stopping it. Hamas is actually going after Egypt and saying, it's your fault. Why? Well, it appears that some news outlets are finally starting to report some of the facts, not many of them, but some of the facts that the food actually is coming across into Gaza and Hamas is the problem. Israel has been faithful. Listen, the lies are everywhere. Did you know it was reported not too long ago that 98% of the news that the mainstream media picks up, guess where it comes from? Hamas-owned sources. Hence, would you have an Al Jazeera reporter who's actually a Hamas operative reporting news? You look at this, 98% of the news just reported not too long ago was coming from Hamas that the mainstream media would report. So no wonder why the lies are everywhere. But now Hamas is trying to call out Egypt, and Egypt saying, no way, no way, we are not holding back any aid. All right, check this out. And let's walk through this. So France, this is out of the Times of Israel. Many of you have seen this. France temporarily halts visas for El Al security staff. This move prevents airline employees from working legally in the country, in France. Israel's embassy says it is handling the issue with the French Foreign Ministry. You look at this, and friends, before we're done here in the next few minutes, I'm going to start connecting some things because people have been saying never again. Jews have been saying never again, thinking back to the Holocaust of Nazi Germany. Friends, I am telling you, things are happening again. And here's another story, says it so well. As the truth is brought out, Anthony Albanese's underlined political solution to civilian catastrophe in Gaza during call with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. This coming out of Australia. So here he is, he's calling out Israel. He says, Israel, you are the problem. But it's just more of this. The world's attention is going towards Israel and blaming the Jews for everything. Listen to this. Anthony Albanese told Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, the world needs a political solution, not a military one, in response to the devastating scenes in Gaza in the days before confirming Australia would officially recognize Palestinian statehood. Again, we remember Joel chapter 3. God says that he will judge any nation that seeks to divide his land. And then God also says this in Joel chapter 3. This is my land, this is my nation, and these are my people. You look at this and you go, I do not want to be on the wrong side of God. Continues, and listen, and by the way, see so many preachers out there say, well, that was thousands of years ago. That's just ridiculous. You don't actually take those Old Testament things seriously, do you? Absolutely. I believe the Bible is the Word of God, Old Testament and New Testament, the whole Bible, and nothing but the Bible. Well, let's continue from there. Mr. Netanyahu has already criticized Australia standing with the UK, France, and Canada as shameful, stating that Israel was applying force judiciously, and they know it. Today, most of the Jewish public is against the Palestinian state for the simple reason that they know it won't bring peace, it will bring war, he said. Indeed, it will. I mean, seriously, if you look at that and you think Israel's going to lay down their weapons, what do you think the terrorists are going to do? They're going to do everything they can to eliminate Israel, to eliminate the Jews, because that's what they want to do. Listen, we've heard the chant, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. In other words, we will kill all the Jews. And they're not allowed, and you say, well, we'll just move them out of there. Where are they going to move to? Because they're not welcome in France, not welcome in Canada, not welcome in UK, not welcome in Australia. They're not welcome anywhere in the world. And even here in America, that door is closing. This continues. So where are they going to go? In other words, it's a call to eliminate Israel. Israel knows. The Jews know, who are paying attention. They lay down their weapons, it's no more Jews. That's what they know. To have European countries and Australia march into that rabbit hole just like that, fall right into it, and buy this canard is disappointing. And I think it's actually shameful, said Netanyahu. And he added, get this, that Israel would not commit national suicide to get a good op-ed for just 2 minutes. Absolutely. So people will sing your praises for a day, for 2 days, and then seek to eliminate you. And he's right. It would be national suicide. With all of the voices coming against Israel, it would be national suicide. All right, check this out. JNS News, Jewish News Service. Fury after Western Wall defaced with Holocaust in Gaza graffiti. You look at this. This is no surprise to me, because there's still many left-leaning people who still don't like Israel, that live in Israel, that are even Jews. Very strange thing. There's some in America too. But remember what George Soros was like. And we hear these things. We even know Chuck Schumer here in the state, Jewish, lining himself up alongside of those who are anti-Israel. Bernie Sanders, unbelievable, another Jew, lines himself up with those who are against Israel and against Jews. But police arrested a 27-year-old Jewish suspect accused of spray painting, there's a Holocaust in Gaza, on the ancient stones of the Western Wall, Judaism's second holiest site. You look at that and you go, on those stones that were placed there by Herod, and you think, going up there and spray painting this graffiti, the wickedness of things that are taking place, but it is all focusing in on the land of Israel. Again, you can get the news, just a reminder, by going to our website, hopeforourtimes.com. We post there every day except Sunday. Sunday's the day we don't post, but all the rest of the week we post news every single day. So make sure you go to the website. Okay, check this out. As we look at this, this is from Hillel Fuld, and I'm just going to read what he posted regarding what is going on right now with the world's attention against Israel, and it is growing. He writes, "It won't happen here," said the diaspora Jews. "I agree. I've come around. I admit it won't happen there. You're right. I was wrong. Want to know why it won't happen there? Because it is happening there. Not it won't happen there. It is happening there. Right now, before your eyes, it's happening. Get your head out of the sand already. This isn't a joke anymore." Again, this goes to that never again. No, never again It's already come around, folks. Can a Jew walk freely in the streets if he or she looks Jewish? No. Are Jews being told to hide anything that identifies them as a Jew? Yes. Are synagogues safe? No. Are Jewish businesses safe? No. By the way, I had a podcast just yesterday on Monday with Avi Lipkin. I'd encourage you to go and watch it and listen to him. He talks about what has been happening here in America for years with this anti-Semitic rise, even coming from the right. He says there are 30 million people that are against the Jews that are here in America, and they're just waiting for that time to rise up. And with people like Tucker Carlson saying what he says, and Kenneth Owens, and many others that are saying the things that they are saying that are on the right, it is just a matter of time. All right, let's continue with what was written here. Is there anti-Semitism in politics? Yes. Academia? Absolutely, friends. We can see that. Business? Yes. Can Jews fly freely anywhere in the world, or will they be arrested upon entering certain countries? No, they cannot. We have seen that already. Are Jews harassed and assaulted openly on the streets of the West? Yes. Do the cops stop it? No. Do governments reward anti-Semitism? Like, say, do they want to give a state to a people who massacre Jews? Yes, they do. I mean, think of that. You massacre Jews, and then you demand a state free from Jews. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. And it seems like the majority of the world is going along with this. Listen, we need to wake up. The world needs to wake up. And Jews, if they're not already, listen, friends, I'm telling you, need to wake up. Is the left anti-Semitic? Yes. Is the right anti-Semitic? Yes. Are there popular artists praising Hitler? Like, say, a rapper and a podcaster openly praising Hitler? Yes. Are Jewish businesses being shut down because of violence and boycotts? Yes. So when we say it won't happen here, what exactly is the it won't happen? What exactly hasn't already happened? I cannot think of a single thing that hasn't happened. Sure, Jews aren't being rounded up and sent to the death camps. You're right, that hasn't happened. Other than that, it's all happened and happening. If that's the it in it won't happen here, meaning if you're waiting for that to happen, for Jews to be killed at a scale, well, I'm not sure how to tell you this, but you're a fool. It won't happen here because it's already happening. Get out now. And before you call me an alarmist, I have two things to say. One, is anything I said above false? Please elaborate. Two, if I had written this exact post in 1935, or for that matter, if I had written a similar post warning about October 7, 2023, anyone who had read that post would also have called me an alarmist. The fact is, anti-Semitism has reached levels I've never in my worst nightmares thought I'd see in my lifetime. Israel has its challenges, sure, but here your safety is in the country's top priority, even if it failed at that on that dark day. Here we are building a beautiful future. He's writing about Israel. But you look at this and you go, for those Jews, I'm just saying, if you're Jewish and you're watching this, and you still believe in never again, you need to be very careful because these things are happening again. I'm very concerned. Again, yesterday I did a podcast with Avi Lipkin reporting on what is happening again. And as he believes, a Holocaust is coming to America. But at the same time, listen, Judea, Samaria, and Gaza, they are going to become a place of peace. At least it may be temporary. In fact, it will be temporary, but it is coming and things are coming fast. I'll keep you updated throughout the week. God bless you guys.